Hello.
Hey there.
Hey.
And welcome to episode 219 of Come Get Your Podcast. I'm your host, Adam.
I'm Dustin.
I'm Chris.
How are we doing, gentlemen?
I miss yesterday's weather already.
Yeah, 100%.
Going from like 60 degrees to it's like lightly snowing in a day. It's a little depressing.
That's the Midwest for you, baby.
You know, full spring.
You
But we're
thought-
close. We're closer. It's the last day of February. We're that much closer to nicer weather.
I honestly forgot tomorrow was the first already.
It is. Which means, like I said, we're that much closer to spring and much closer to nicer weather. That much closer to my birthday. You know, exciting times. Exciting times.
That much closer to golf outside.
All right. Well, I mean, now we're going too far.
Hey, man, the fact that I got to go to the driving range yesterday after work, and then it was like small snow flurries this morning on my way back from work, coming back home. That sucks.
Does it?
Yeah, I don't know how else to
But-
put it. Like, it just sucks.
But you got your little taste in. You know, it's anticipation now. You know.
I did. It's almost worse though, right? Because like I got the taste of it, and now it's like, well, now I want more.
You're
You're gonna-
limbered up.
You're gonna have
I
to go
need
to our friend Lee's house, his barn, and hit some balls.
I am gonna hit later today on the simulator. But again, I mean that is fun. I can't complain about it. It offers me the opportunity to golf while it's cold out. But nothing beats
It's not the same.
nothing beats being outside in the sun on the course. It is. I cannot stress this enough. At least for me, it is highly therapeutic. It's amazing.
Well, you gotta. What's the word I'm looking for? You have to like visualize the ball in someone's head, right?
No, yeah. Take out all my frustration. Yeah. No, I don't know. For me, it's like, I don't know if I've ever brought it up on the podcast before. I know I've talked about it outside of it, but like my brain usually is going a million miles an hour at time. Like I just
I feel that.
Yeah. You know, and it's being out on the golf course. It's so like, I have to concentrate on what I'm doing. Like it just quiets everything down. It's all about what you're doing. So it's, and you're outside, you're walking around, you're hanging with your friends, you're laughing, joking around. Like it's not terribly serious. You know, none of us are professionals. We're paying to be out there. So it's whatever, man. But I don't know. For me, it is such a quiets the brain, something I enjoy doing. It's a challenge, right? I don't know. I just kind of checks a lot of boxes for me.
No, and that's wonderful to find
Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah.
In a similar vein, I joined a bowling league a few weeks ago.
Hell yeah.
So
It's like one of those
bowling.
like beer wing leagues, or is it
It
like?
is a rum bucket league.
Oh,
Okay. Wow.
all right.
That is close to my house, and I'm doing it with two coworkers, and one of them was like, "I'm signing up again for May. Do you want to do it again?" And I was like, "Absolutely not,"
Yeah. You're like, no, thank you.
because it's now the end of February, and this goes until May. I mean, and we joined late. We joined like a third of the way into the season.
Wow.
So like these things last a long time, and I
They
like
let
bowling.
They let that happen? Like they allowed
Yeah.
you to join that late? That's funny.
Yeah, I know. I was surprised too. So much so that because we were like, the idea came up, and I was like, "Yeah, I'd do it if they let us join," kind of thing. And then literally later that day, he's like, "All right, are we going tonight?" I'm like, "Wait, they let us in, and it's going right now." And they're like, "Yeah," and I'm like, "I have stuff going on."
Yeah.
He's like, "I do too." So I just making sure that we all don't go.
Yeah.
So, but you know, it's been fun.
Is it every week?
It's every Monday.
Okay.
And I mean, we're not obviously taking it seriously, but and then if they were to hear this, my two coworkers who are with me, they don't. One of them bowls okay, one of them does not bowl okay.
Sure.
So it's a handicap league. So we keep winning games because
Yep.
of my one coworker who's not good, and it's the best.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say this was many years ago at this point, but I joined a beer and pizza league, bowling league, and we had ended up winning the whole thing because of the handicap.
Yeah.
I mean,
So
it was like we each got like $10 and like a certificate, a gift card or whatever for the bowling league, which is not whatever.
Yeah.
So that's funny because all three of us have similar stories in this vein. Is that I don't know? This was before Katie and I were married. We were in a bowling league, so this was probably closer to 10 years ago now. And it was a beer and pizza league, weekly. I just remember it went from like May to September. Like it just was it just kept going. Like
was I in that one?
I thought so, right? Like
Yeah, that's the one with Carlos.
yeah, and I remember we ended up winning. Our team ended up winning because Katie got better throughout the season bowling, but like she's not a bowler, so like her handicap helped us just win the entire league. Because obviously she got better as she was bowling every single week, but like her handicap never changed. And it was from like when that first night it was like, how well do you bowl? Here you go. Here's your handicap. It's like, I don't know, maybe you should have calculated this a little more as the season went, but whatever. Man,
They probably didn't care that much to do anything like that.
Adam, do you remember what my team's bowling name was?
No, so long ago. I don't.
Glory Bowl.
That's what it was.
Glory Bowl.
Most people thought we were religious. It was like, no.
No. We were trying to come up with a team name and like couldn't come up with anything punny enough. So I just we were like Team 12 or something like that. So I just threw a question mark on the end of it.
Team 12?
Team 12?
I like that actually.
And that's been ours the whole time. I hadn't bowled in a while before starting this again, and I think I'm averaging like 120 something, which is not bad for me.
Right.
But hopefully, I'm hoping to break a 200 at some point this season.
Damn.
And for me, if I could break triple digits in bowling, I'm counting that as a win.
Hey,
dude,
that'd be good. That's what my coworker who's not that great. He got 100 on the dot last Monday. And
hell yeah!
We're like, yeah,
hell yeah. I think the highest I've ever the best I've ever bowled is like 180, maybe. Like it's never. I don't know. Bowling's never been my thing. I feel like I can do it. It's just more of a recreational, whatever.
The best I've ever bowled was 203.
Damn.
Yeah.
I'll tell you the last time I bowled, it probably was the league.
Right. Right.
That's probably the last time I bowled.
A ways back. The last time I went, because I did not go this past Monday. I went to Shogun instead.
Mm-hmm.
As you should.
Yeah.
Yeah. And but the time before when I went, there were two separate guys who almost got a 300.
Wow.
Jesus, dude.
One dude had it and then got an 8 in the ninth frame. And then another guy did it later and he got a 9 on the second to last ball.
That hurts.
So he ended up getting a 289.
Damn.
That hurts.
Because he picked up the spare. But like, yeah, like we're like that dude, I felt bad for him at the same time. Like literally everybody in the bowling alley was going nuts because that's impressive as hell.
Yeah.
Do you think if he would have got it, he would have yelled, "Who do you think you are? I am."
I am.
I was really hoping he would.
14 years ago.
Anyone yells that at some point. So
Who do you think you are? I am. I fucking love that. I had to show that to Katie because I made that reference and she was like, "What?" I was like, "Okay."
How'd you miss that one? How'd you miss that?
I don't know, but it was like I have to show you this video because this is
especially
one of the greatest
us.
things I've ever heard. Yeah, it has to randomly just come up.
And by us, I mean like literally our whole entire friend group.
Yeah.
Well, it's like I'm pretty sure it's Colin's favorite like sports moment.
Dude,
It might be.
it is
Other than the
so
White Sox
good.
winning the World Series in 05,
Right,
it might
right.
be. I'm gonna need to watch it again later.
I did it. Just
Yeah, we also get pizza for this league, and I'm not trying to be very disparaging towards the place, but like it's worse than Jack. Like Jack's pizza's good, right? Can we agree on that?
You talk about Jack's like frozen pizza?
yeah.
Yes.
Okay. It's okay. It's okay. I'm a Tombstone boy, personally.
Okay.
All right, that's
But
fine.
Jack's is not terrible.
This
No.
is worse than a shitty Jack's Pizza.
Oh man,
It's
like a
locally
Tostino's
being
pizza.
yeah, it's
party
like
pizza.
being made there.
It's made there in the back. I'm like, it's it's got to be a frozen pizza, but like,
Yeah.
it's not good. But they at least use their ingredients are better than what you'd get on a regular frozen pizza. But like the crust is like fucking cardboard, man.
No.
I'm like, it's like they have the oven. They have to have the oven set so fucking high because literally you take a bite, you let it sit for 6 minutes. You take a bite, all the cheese just slides off,
Oh, that's
and
disappointing.
it's like real crunchy, like way too crunchy. It's like,
Nah.
it's these
Yeah, I'm
fucking
good.
teenagers. No offense to you if you're younger, but I mean, like these fucking kids.
These kids.
They don't.
Which
care.
again, if I was like 15, 16 working in a bowling alley making food, yeah, I probably wouldn't care either. But
Yeah.
still, but whatever. You get one quote unquote free drink. That's whatever you want. So that's nice.
See, we went the beer pizza league was nice because you get 2 pitchers of beer for free, and then
That'd be
pizza
good.
and wings. I don't know how they made money from this league, but
They probably didn't because I think the rules will be a little different on that today.
yeah, I'm
Yeah.
like I don't. 2
That league
pitchers
Dustin
for
and I
free?
were in was like that too.
Yeah, it definitely was beer and pizza because I do remember the pitchers of beer.
Yeah, we get 2 pitchers. And
Yep.
then Papa John's.
Papa John's, which got old.
Yeah. But
Well,
they
if
do
you have it
better
every
ingredients.
week, yeah.
But still, I'd take Papa John's every time over this.
Yeah, over what you
shitty
got right now.
Yeah. So
Over what
with
you
this one,
described?
it's you get a drink ticket. You get either a rum bucket, 1 cocktail, or a 1 beer. If you want a pitcher of beer, it's 2 tickets.
I'm choosing that rum bucket. I'll be honest with you.
It's
Hell
mostly
yeah.
juice,
Oh, that's
But-
unfortunate.
Oh,
but it tastes good. So there's that. I usually just get a gin and tonic.
yeah. You at least want to enjoy one of the things you're getting.
Right. And I mean, it's their cocktails are like $5.50, so it's not bad.
No.
But 2 tickets for a pitcher of beer, it's fine. But if I have the choice, it's either gonna be a rum bucket or G&T. So
Can't go wrong with the classic G&T.
clean and simple. Also, the pizza's only 1 topping. Fucking cheapskates.
Fucking cheapskates. Can't
Do
give
you-
me pepperoni and sausage.
Nope.
Do you get to pick different ones, or is it just like you're getting pepperoni or sausage every time?
You get to pick your topping.
Oh. And it's one of those two, I'm assuming?
It can be any topping
Oh.
they have.
I wouldn't trust anything. I wouldn't trust a vegetable.
No.
Only 1. Yeah, so we've basically done sausage or pepperoni the whole time. But I could just start bringing stuff.
Yeah.
Just put it on top of the pizza.
Like, hey, can you throw this back in real quick? Just a quick minute and a half.
Can you also lower the oven temperature?
Yeah. If you can't lower the oven temperature, put it in there for a solid 20 seconds, please.
I'm pretty sure it's on broil.
Jesus.
Oh, that's funny. I see, like that. It sounds fine to me. At description wise, because I do like I like a crunchy crust.
Yeah.
Which is why I like Tombstone. It's my
I
frozen
like thin
pizza.
crust pizza. I like thin crust pizza.
A hot,
Yeah, I like the
crisp
crisp-
crust.
I like a crispy crust. But yeah, if the cheese is sliding off of it, no.
Guys, it's hot and ready. Is it good? It's
No.
hot and it's ready.
And it's $5.
Yeah. We said what we said. It's hot and
In
ready.
town, there's a Little Caesars that is like an automated one. Have you guys heard about that one?
No.
No?
They, close-ish, and I say big emphasis on the ish, to me, on I think it's on like 11th.
Okay.
They have a Little Caesars that the kitchen is now you can't see in the back. It's a Little Caesars, so you get hot and ready pizzas, and they're just making pizzas the whole time, right? And then
Yeah.
just putting them into some warming. Essentially, it's like a warming refrigerator. that has, labels for all the different toppings and, excuse me, most of them are like one topping ones, but there are some two topping ones. And it's just, if you don't order ahead, you can go in there and just get whatever's available, including crazy bread.
Damn. Okay.
And then you literally just take it over to what looks like a grocery store self-checkout and throw a pizza on underneath like a little scanner camera thing, and it just figures out what's depending on the barcode, and you pay for it and you can leave.
Hey, say what you will about Little Caesars. Their crazy bread slaps.
It does. Especially when it's fresh. Even when it's not so fresh, it's still pretty good.
Yeah.
But you can still place an order to go get. It's just those are in a separate section of self-checkout.
Oh, so like if you actually place an order, like they will make it fresher for you rather than being like, okay, we'll just go over there to the...
Right, just instead of just whatever's there, whatever's available, like you can place an order ahead and go get it. So like it still that still works the same. But now you can't see, you don't interact with any person except for whoever else is inside the front of the store.
Good.
And
The
when
robots.
I went, like one of my boss was like craving some crazy bread, and I was like, well, there's a Little Caesars on like 11th. That's not that far away, and I was running out sort of near there.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'll go get some pizzas and bring them back. And she's like, oh, that'd be lovely. And so like this is the first time I interact with it. There were 3 people in there ahead of me who were very confused. A little older.
Where are the people?
And also bear in mind, this was my first time inside the store.
Right.
I forgot it was that location that did it, but I had heard about it at least, so I was a little more prepared. But I just like was waiting, and I was like, the 3 people in front of me didn't know what to do. And I was like, I'm pretty sure you just go grab whatever you want, and then take it over here, and then scan it.
Self-checkout, guys. We've all been to the grocery store.
From stealing a pizza?
Nothing.
Honor system.
It's an honor system, kind of. Presumably there's cameras, but there wasn't like a security guard in there or anything when I went. And the only thing that really sucks is if you go when it's busy-ish, or it was just busy and there's really nothing available. And so like there was 2 pizzas and they were both just cheese. And I was like, well, I don't want that. And then like the person in front of me was like waiting for a specific one, and like a pepperoni came in, and I was like, do you want it? I'm like, no. And the other person was like, do you want it? No. I'm like, okay, then I'm just gonna go take it.
Yeah.
And then I just grabbed one of the other cheeses, and then literally as I was walking up, crazy bread came through, so I grabbed 2 bags of that.
You went perfect.
Yep. And I felt bad, but at the same time I was like, there's no rules, there's no laws.
Right.
I don't know what's going on. So I'm taking advantage of the situation. And then I had to walk this very old lady through how to scan.
Oh my god, yeah. I was literally gonna say, like, this kind of conversation came up at work because we're developing this like really online way for patients to like register and get in place in line and stuff like that. And we were talking about how this is a millennial and Gen Z like process, and like, but because a lot of older people don't go to urgent care, really. Like they go and see their primary doctor, which is like crazy. Which is a crazy concept to us, to me at least. Like, if I got a cold, I'm going to urgent care, not to.
I'm not waiting 3 months for his next appointment.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. I've got strep throat, guys. I need to go in now.
But yeah, it's kind of the same thing. I can imagine going in there, and if there's an older, and I'm saying like older, like 50 and up, maybe 50 would be able to handle it. But I'm thinking like my parents, if my dad went into there, love
Same
my dad,
with,
but
my mom.
No,
like this lady was in her late 60s or early 70s.
Oh, that poor girl.
And I felt for her, so like I stayed and helped her out and everything.
Like, I got you.
Yeah, so that was my good deed.
Yeah.
It was there, but it was like, okay, there's no signs posted anywhere on how anything works. Just like, okay, being young, quote unquote, younger, I could at least suss it out, and we figured I'm like, okay, looks like I can just take whatever, and then I just bring it over here and put my card in, and then I can go out the door.
Yeah, at least put up signs with instructions on what you need to do. Step 1, do this. Step 2.
And maybe there are, and I just didn't see them because,
sure.
again, I was more preoccupied with the people who were ahead of me who didn't want any of the pizza,
Yeah.
and then me being like, "Are you
Yeah.
okay if I go ahead of you guys? Because I
Right.
don't really care what I'm getting. I just don't want just cheese."
Right. And you guys said I could go, so I'm taking the crazy bread.
Right.
Here's the
sorry.
thing about pizza. If I have to choose a pizza, I'm probably gonna choose a reputable like local place like Sal's or Sam's or Jerry's even.
Yeah.
But there is something that once in a while is good about a fucking Little Caesars pizza.
Yeah.
Little
Same like-
Caesars was
same
my
like Pizza
family's
Hut.
choice. Yeah, like if we're going chain, like Little Caesars was my family pizza when I
Yeah.
was growing up.
I was gonna say every so often Katie and I will because we'll get pizza. Like, unfortunately, she doesn't like Sal's sauce, so
That's crazy. Their sauce is so good.
I
You
agree.
don't like tomatoes.
Right,
That's fair. That's fair.
but like we'll get like Massiano's, we'll get Jerry's, we'll get just any like you said, like anything more local. But like every so often, it's like fuck, man, I just want some Pizza Hut. Like
Dude,
I want
Yeah.
something
It's
that
magical.
tastes that process, but like I just do. I want those
After-
breadsticks.
After
I don't know.
Domino's righted their ship too, like everyone's
Yeah.
like, I just want some
Domino's.
Yeah.
sauce?
Oh, they're good. Domino's is good.
Domino's pizza, and they have this like chicken bacon like
The
and
pull-apart
cheese.
bread?
No, it's not the
Yeah.
bread. It's like the actual
Oh.
like chicken. It's like chicken bacon and
Oh, like a bake
cheese.
thing?
Yeah, and it's so
Yeah.
good.
Oh, I have not tried that.
It's
That
so
is
good.
It's good.
But there is something just like magical about like and this is probably nostalgia talking for sure, but like the combination of Pizza Hut and a glass of Pepsi.
Yeah, dude. The
It's a
Pizza
good
Hut,
combo.
the
The
Pizza
red
Hut
stiff with
buffet.
bubbly cups.
Ooh, yeah, yeah. The fountain Pepsi with the Pizza Hut. You know, back when you used to
Back
go
in
into
our
this,
day.
back when you used to go into the restaurant and do the Pizza Hut buffet.
You had the buffet and the reading club.
Yep.
I got my personal pan pizza for $1.
Yeah, guys, I'm
Always
just
done
gonna tell you, those of you who've never experienced that, you missed out.
You really did.
It was great.
And you could play the Aerosmith throwing CDs arcade game. I don't remember much about that game besides your weapon was throwing CDs.
Yeah.
I don't remember
at the
that.
one. That was at the one my family went to occasionally.
That's
Because
funny.
that's the Pizza Hut right down the street from you, Adam.
That
By
is
by the old Eagle Foods.
Osco Jewel.
That would be why I lived 20 minutes north, so I was getting pizza from a different Pizza Hut. I was going into a different Pizza Hut.
Oh,
this-
you'll be. Oh, go ahead.
I was like, this Pizza Hut I'm talking about was like the one with like the Pizza Hut roof. Like it was
Yeah.
the full in like go in, dine
Yeah.
in, like
There was one that I went to way out on the west side that was like that.
oh, that's the one on Auburn. It's now like
Yes, it was the one on Auburn.
it's like a clothing store, I think now.
Yeah, or they might have turned it into the Beefaroo. I forget which one.
Yeah, with
it's not
the
the-
same roof.
I don't think it's a Beefaroo. That used to be that used to be my hood. You know,
Yeah, that was.
I lived around that part of town for like 8 years. So
Dustin will appreciate this. One of my coworkers who's our community relations manager, lives up north in Roscoe Rockton area,
Yeah.
and had not heard of Pietro's in the 2 years she's been living here.
Oh.
So I was like, you should definitely go get Pietro's.
Yes.
I don't think I've
Yeah.
ever heard of Pietro's.
If you find yourself up that way, I would highly, and Dustin will definitely agree with me, I feel like,
100%.
to stop by Pietro's. Get
Check
yourself
it
some
out.
pizza.
Okay.
We used to live behind it in our apartments. Like I could walk to Pietro's. It was so close. I never did. We did get Pietro's, but it is
It's
worth
not-
your time.
It's on a Sam's and Massiano's level.
Yep. It's very akin to a Sam's.
Yeah.
Very, very similar to something like that.
Well, because if I'm if I'm going to get pizza somewhere right now, if I were to say like, hey, today Chris is going to get pizza, I'm probably going to go to Francesco's.
Also
Okay.
fair. I
Yeah.
love Francesco's pizza.
They got some good pizza, man. I'll get a pepperoni, pineapple, and mushroom.
Okay.
Mwah.
I my go-to from them is usually bacon, onion, and mushrooms and garlic.
The garlic would be a good addition.
It is.
I haven't been to Francesco's in a minute.
I believe you guys recall that every once in a while, Misty and I go hang out with my mom and her friend.
Yep.
And have cocktails.
Yep.
We always get Francesco's when we do that.
Good.
Yeah. I would throw Francesco's in there on the level of the Sam's, Marciano's, Pietro's as well.
Yeah.
I've also recently found myself a part of Chicago Twitter because of the Chicago Bears. So now
Okay.
I get a lot of like recommendations from people talking about Chicago, and like everyone seems to be in agreement that people outside of Chicago are like deep dish is Chicago pizza, and we're like, no, you idiot, it's Tavern style. That is the
Yeah.
real Chicago pizza.
Yeah. Deep dish is for tourists, man.
It is, man. And it's not. I'm not. That's not a slam on deep dish.
No.
It is. It
No.
is good, but
It
it's
fits a need every once in a while.
correct.
yeah. That's to me. That's a casserole. That's not.
Yeah.
It is more of a
It's not
casserole.
pizza.
Yeah, you have to be in the mood for that. Like, if you
Yes.
want pizza and you're just wanting pizza, you're not going to get a deep dish.
No.
It's an experience, but it's not something you need to. That's a lot of cheese, dude. It's so much.
It's under the sauce.
You need one.
It's under the sauce.
You only need one piece of a deep dish pizza to
Oh,
be
yeah.
satisfied. More
Yeah.
often than not. More often than not.
If you got to eat it with a knife and a fork, it's not pizza.
No.
But at the same time, is a hot dog a sandwich? Is a taco a sandwich? Like, it's one of those things. The
it's
key
true.
ingredients are
It's
there.
true. It's true.
But yeah, I agree with you, Chris. It's tavern style,
Tavern style is the Chicago pizza.
dude. And it's
I would
really
also.
good.
I also fuck with the Detroit style pizza. That shit
Yeah.
is really good because it
yeah.
they make it like crispier.
yeah.
The Detroit/grandma style is really good. I mean, it's pizza. Can't
Yeah.
really go wrong.
Typically, if I'm in the mood for like a thicker crust like that, I will want something like a Detroit style, right? Like something that big ass square rectangle.
That's the Detroit
Other
style,
geometric shapes that I
That's-
literally
that- yeah,
just
yeah, yeah.
forgot. Rhombus.
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 But yeah, that's Detroit style is it's like a big
It's a big
rectangular
rectangle.
sheet.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I've never had like a thinner crusted Detroit style. It's always been like a thick.
I don't think you can do a thinner
Right.
crust with that because
I-
of the amount of sauce that's on it.
Yeah. Like, and I just feel like that's Detroit style, which is very good.
Soggy bottom. You don't want a soggy bottom.
No.
You want
Soggy
to have a
bottom
good
boy.
bake.
Let's just be. Pizza's just delicious. Okay.
It is.
I never had a like a true New York style. I've never been to New York, but like I imagine it's probably pretty good.
I've come close. If there was a place in Champaign, Urbana that did New York style, like big slices, that was really good, especially after an evening out, because they'd be open till like 3 a.m. And it's still pizza, so it's really good. Pizza wars, console wars. That's all. Let's just have everything, right?
Yeah.
We can have our cake and eat it too.
Or pizza.
Yeah, because I just
Or pizza.
googled different pizza styles, and there's like a infograph, and it's like New York style, Sicilian, Rhode Island, but this is Chicago deep dish, and I'm like, no.
It did originate from there, so I get why it's there. But Tavern style is the Chicago pizza.
Yeah.
But whenever you can get a good rhombus slice, you'll be all right.
Related to pizza, the new Scrubs was really good.
Oh,
Is
yeah.
It has the charm of original Scrubs.
I almost put it on last night and got scared that I wouldn't like it, so I didn't watch it. yet.
Give it a shot. Give it a shot. There's
I will.
2 episodes
Okay.
that came out. It's not incredibly amazing like by any like
Well, I mean, it's still just starting out. So.
it's starting out, but the bones are there, and it truly does have that charm still.
Okay.
So I do recommend it.
I will watch it at some point.
And it's
this weekend.
it's getting really good reviews too.
Good.
So
I saw
And
some
look-
not so glowing ones, and I was like, I just kind of ignored those because I'll make my own decision
Yeah.
on this.
Yeah.
if Bill Lawrence is making a show, I'm watching it. That's basically what it comes down to at this point anymore.
I will at least give it a shot for Bill.
Because he is crushing it. And any TV show that in history, like going back to when I was a kid.
He's got a good track record.
Going back to when I was a kid watching Spin City, I didn't understand most of what was going on in that show, but I was like, this is cool. I like Michael J. Fox, you know. Scrubs, you got Ted Lasso, you got Shrinking, which Shrinking is incredible. Mm-hmm. Highly recommend Shrinking to anybody. And then you got the new Rooster.
Yep.
What it's called? Yeah, with
Yeah.
Steve Carell. So that
comes out later in March, or is it April?
So.
I can't remember.
I think it's March. So.
DTF St. Louis comes out on Sunday. By the way, not to get too far off of Bill Lawrence stuff, but
what is that?
DTF St. Louis.
Yeah, man. David Harbour,
Jason Bateman, fucking Hart. What?
David
I can't remember his name. David Harbour. Yeah, So Jason Bateman, David Harbour, and several other really big people are
Linda
in it.
Cardinelli. I don't know how to say her last name.
I think it's something like that. And I believe Bateman and Harbour play news anchors or something with the news.
Something like
coworkers.
that. Yeah.
And one of them is like gets David Harbour into an app to cheat on his wife.
Yeah.
And then Harbour ends up dead somehow.
Yeah.
And then Bateman's getting investigated by Richard Jenkins and several other people.
Peter Sarsgaard is in it too.
Yeah.
Man.
Peter. Yeah. It looks really funny.
Yeah, it comes out tomorrow.
Could be interesting. Yes,
Yep.
it does.
All right, I'll have to keep that on my list. Mm-hmm. The Pit is fucking killing it.
Need to watch Thursdays. But yes.
All the shit they're talking about with AI and stuff, I deal with that on a daily basis.
I bet you do.
So it's like, oh, hey, I recognize all the things you're talking about. Okay.
And how they can be problematic.
And how it can be very problematic, because it's true. There are times it is not accurate.
Not this most recent one, like I said, because I haven't watched it, but the week before, that was a really good episode. I mean, they're all really good, but
yeah, what a good show.
Catch up.
Yeah, I need to just start it.
And you need to watch A Night of the Seven Kingdoms.
Yeah, I need to stop watching movies and just start throwing on shows.
Put on Night of the Seven Kingdoms first. It's definitely more. One. It's more digestible.
Yeah. Scrubs.
And I mean, if you want to watch Scrubs, go for it. You know, it's you. If you've never seen Scrubs, I don't know if you've ever seen Scrubs before.
Oh yeah, or not. Yeah. I never watched the final.
Oh, you didn't miss anything.
Whatever that final season, yeah. I mean, but
the final of the regular show or the interns. Which was season 9 was that was season
the
9.
Interns. Yeah,
like
correct. Yeah, that's what I've heard. But yeah, no, I've seen the original. I've seen all of those. Yeah.
There's I mean, I think we said it maybe last time or the time before. Like there's a lot of good TV right now.
There is
along with some good games.
Yes.
Yeah.
Speaking of
getting down on some Resident Evil 9 that just came out yesterday, Friday the 27th.
Not the 26th, like it said on the fucking PlayStation splash page, because it came out at 11 o'clock. So
I was like, technically,
my Thursday was fucking ruined.
You're like, I was looking forward to this all day.
I really was. That was the day I had to get up early too.
Yeah,
I ended up working like 11 hours when I was only I was supposed to be gone at like 2:45, and I'm there till 4:45.
Sorry,
then I came
man.
Play RE9. They should really put on games that are coming out on a Thursday that it's not until 11 p.m. And I thought they normally did, but I never saw it anywhere.
There was if you had it preloaded already, there was a timer.
Yeah.
That showed you, and it was like, like I made sure that afternoon I went to turn my PlayStation on to make sure it was preloaded, and then it like gave me the timer. It's like 12 hours. I was like, okay, well, I'm not gonna play this today. So
I bought it that morning and tried to. I knew my PlayStation was on, on rest mode.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
and couldn't download it for some reason. The fact that I couldn't preload it was, I still don't really understand what happened there, but I was like, cool, I'll have this ready to go by the time I get off work in the afternoon. Spend the afternoon playing RE9, and then nope.
I'm sorry.
I wasn't going to stay up till 11.
I'm sorry your day got ruined.
It's okay. I got to play it yesterday, so it was fine. It's just a day.
Yeah, how you liking it so far?
I think you'll agree with me. So far, because we've both, you're further than I am, but we've only played a couple hours each. It's the best parts of 7 and 4, 7, 8, and 4. In terms of, there is a distinct horror game, first person, a la 7 and 8, a little bit of Alien Isolation, and then you have your classic 4, where it's just roundhouse kicks and parrying chainsaws and
Daddy's home, like Leon.
Daddy's home.
He's got the one-liners.
Yeah, exactly. You have Leon S. Kennedy playing in 9, just like you're playing. I mean, not just like you're playing in 4, but like, a lot of elements are there from 4.
He literally says, "I want a second opinion," and that shit made me laugh.
Literally kills a Dr. Will in chainsaws. I think I want a second opinion, and then turns around and walks away.
Wow! All right,
good.
It's everything you want.
I mean, you haven't played 4, so
No.
there is a section towards the beginning of the game where you're literally in a village, a la 8. No, anyway, you're in a village and like defending waves of enemies or whatever, and then a bell rings and they all head to this church, and like Leon's just left standing in the middle of this village square and looking around, and he goes, "Where'd everyone go? Bingo?" And then just walks away.
You're like, beautiful, Leon. Thank you.
It's amazing. And then obviously you have Grace Ashcroft, who is the daughter of one of the Resident Evil Outbreak kind of side stories. The daughter of her, and
her fear is felt. By the way, like
the voice actor who plays her is like it's top tier.
It is really good. When she's stumbling on her words, she's freaking out. Like I
think her character might have a stutter after what she saw.
I wouldn't doubt it.
So that could be it, but like she feels afraid, and like the breathing she's doing when you're walking around as Grace, because that's, again, this is like the horror outside of it. You're first person, like it feels very real. And then an event happens in the beginning, like prologue of the game, where like she loses her shit, and understandably so, but like it felt very real.
The prologue of the game is it really sets the tone very well.
Yeah.
I think for the game.
Yeah. It is excellent so far. And again, I'm only a couple hours in.
And when you had stepped away earlier, Dustin, before we started recording, Adam and I were kind of talking about like the trailers that had coming out for the game and stuff. And I didn't watch a lot of them because I didn't want to get spoiled for it. But they really did a good job of the trailers I did see of like only showing you clips from the beginning of the game, basically. Like, it did not really show anything.
They were avoiding spoilers. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I give the example of it was like Guardians of the Galaxy 2 trailer, where it was really only the first 30 minutes of the movie.
Yeah.
In the trailers. So.
And it's same thing with all the reviews or whatever. Like, it's literally just the first 45 minutes, maybe an hour of the game.
Okay. That people have seen.
Yeah. And so like you'll recognize a lot of stuff from it or whatever, and then where I am currently at is uncharted territory.
Okay.
And got there within a couple hours. And I did spend a lot of time exploring and looking for details and stuff like that, and just in general seeing how the game looked and everything. And since I don't have a PS5 Pro, so like I can't have ray tracing on, which that game runs superbly. The game runs superbly on a Pro.
I didn't even look into the settings. I just went in. I just jumped right in.
Playing.
You can make it look really good, and you can do it at 4K 60 FPS, zero issues.
Hell yeah. Apparently, it also runs very well on the Switch too.
For what it is, yes.
That's
Like it's a 580 upscale to 1080, and pretty flawless. You lose a lot of image quality, but I mean, it runs smooth. So at that, like, who cares?
Yeah.
It's something you can just take with you. I obviously will not be purchasing it for the Switch 2 because I have it on PlayStation, but nice to know I can. It also runs. It was really well optimized on PC, from what I could tell. I don't know how it would run on like a computer like mine or yours, Dustin. But
Yeah.
it was doing a lot of, like, if the review I saw, it was like a 490 GPU and then like an i5 or i7 CPU, and like I think they had like 32 gigs of RAM, and it was even with no DLSS, it was running at like 2K or 4K at 60 FPS zero, like without any hitches.
God,
So it seems pretty well optimized.
Yeah, they optimized the shit out of this all around.
Yeah.
You love to see that. Like,
You really do, especially in today's day and age. And I, from what I understand, the story isn't really moving anything real forward by the end. But at the same time, if you are a Resident Evil fan and if you liked the last couple, and you're just a fan in general, if you've played from early days, like, you will love this game just because it's not overly fan servicey, but very, like, it nods at you a lot.
It's fan servicing in the right places.
Yeah.
And I think it's about a 13-hour game, I read,
yeah.
which feels like a good balance, because like all the Resident Evil games are not long. Like Resident Evil 2, the remake, if you know what to do, you could beat that game in an hour and a half.
Right.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, seriously, if you know, but that's if you know everything.
Yeah,
where
yeah,
to
like
go.
you've already played it. You'd
I-
have to know what you're doing.
I could beat Resident Evil 2 in an hour 15 maybe, Leon's playthrough, at least. I know Leon's playthrough very well. Claire's I'm not as like super like knowledgeable about, but Village is the same way. Village is, if you know, like the hardest part in Village is probably the castle, because that's more survival horror at that point. Then it
Sure.
changes.
Yeah.
It's like multiple games in one, so it kind of feels like the same recipe they're doing, but it's like two different characters this time instead of the same character. You have the survival horror aspect with Grace, where you feel her fear, like I said, and then you got like the action RE4, Leon scenes, and it's a good. And Adam, I think you had mentioned it earlier too. Like it cuts you off to the next character at like the perfect time.
I like how they link up.
Yes.
So far, and the Leon sections are a great kind of like breaker of tension. Yeah, palate cleanser. Because the Grace sections so far have been pretty spooky. In a good, obviously in a good way. But I mean, our friend Ben, was like started at 11 Thursday night and was just like, nope, I can't do this right now because it's too late. And I am stuck in a section that it's a Grace section, so there's a lot of stuff going on.
There's a part earlier on that is generally terrifying. So,
is that the part? And I played that part. Is that the one you're referencing?
You've played that part.
Yeah, like very early on.
Yeah.
I'm just like, oh,
and there's
go ahead.
There's not really any like cheap jump scares as too. I've seen. Like it's
not really.
It does a great job of holding the tension as you're playing it. So, yeah. So I recommend it so far.
I started that section you were talking about, and I look over at Misty, and I was like, we're already doing this? Like, usually this is something that's later in the game. But we're just jumping right in.
Just threw me in the deep end, huh?
If you are a Resident Evil fan of like 7, even if it's just 7 and 8, you will like this game.
And you don't need to play 4 first, Dustin. Just,
Yeah.
If that's what you were curious about. You don't have to have. It's nice to, because you kind of understand Leon a little bit better, but you don't need to have played 4.
You can just pick this one up.
I
Absolutely.
do recommend you play 4, bro. That shit is
At
great,
some point.
but-
That just actually reminded me. So like I watched a Before You Buy on it prior to me purchasing it last night, and I think the only negative that they spoke about was because like they were speaking to a lot of the same things you guys are saying, like the way it feels, the way it kind of meshes both of them together. It feels very, horror, survival, and then also action. They did say, again, since I've never played the 4 remake, I've never played 4 or the 4 remake. They were saying that possibly one or two of the previous like boss fight sequences they like reused or rehashed. And now I don't know if you guys have gotten that far.
I have not fought a boss yet.
So you'll have to like tell me if that feels true or not.
I can't imagine.
But that was it. And they said even beyond that, it was still a great game. Like
I can't imagine you can really iterate too much on Resident Evil boss fights.
Sure.
Because they're kind of the same throughout the entire series.
Right.
In terms of sometimes there's like there's a big boss, you shoot it in the glowy eyes or the glowy part, that kind of just runs throughout the whole thing.
I have not encountered that yet.
I haven't either. I'm not, just because I'm still not that far.
Yeah. But again, like having not played 4 or and I think they said specifically the 4 remake is where it felt like this was something they had reused. But like I've never played that, so I don't know how true that is or how accurate that statement might be.
Based on the small amount of gameplay I have played with Leon, like it's obviously not 1-to-1 to 4 or the remake of 4, but it's very close. So I could see that being the same for boss fights then.
Or maybe just felt similar or something, just
Sure.
because of that. Yeah, I don't know.
But even if that is the case, like I don't think it's going to bother me too much because like you were saying they said it's a minor.
Yeah,
thing,
yeah. They said that that's really it, and it's like, and I don't care. It still was great and fun, and it was like very much like we do have to give you the pros and cons, and like really this is the only con
if we're finding a con. Here.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of that like. And really with that, not a problem. So
it's not going to bother you at all, especially because you never played 4. So.
Exactly. For me, it's going to feel fresh regardless. So I'm like,
100% good time.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, you're going to have a gay old time, man.
It's going to be the opposite for me. I'm going to play this, and then I'll go back and play the 4 remake and be like, oh, okay, I see what you're saying.
Wow, they just rehashed the
Wow, yeah. Oh, I've done this. Yeah.
But it's highly recommended to any Resident Evil fan. And even if you haven't played any of them before, it's probably
a good one to start, maybe.
I mean, if you like horror games, it's a good one.
It's a good one because it explains sort of things that you need to know. Like it doesn't, at least so far in my game, it doesn't really explain what happened in Raccoon City. Like you got to have knowledge of that because it makes references to Raccoon City, but it's like you're like, I don't know what happened in Raccoon City. I don't know.
Oh, that was the other thing they said. They kind of put it in that con category, was like that they were hoping that there would be more Raccoon City in this game. But again, if it's only like 13-ish hours, because that's basically what they said. I think it took them about 13, 14 hours, 15 hours, somewhere in there, like very, very standard. But I think the guy even said, because this was like the Game Ranks video I was watching, he said maybe that was just like his personal preference, just because he loves Raccoon City. So like I don't know if it's like a bad thing. It's just this is what I was expecting, and I just wish there was more of it. But
I haven't gotten.
I don't know
Raccoon City in my playthrough, so I don't know. I know I know you go to it eventually, but I don't. I haven't gotten there yet. I'm at a hospital. I'm in the same place as Adam.
I'm also intrigued to see, just kind of like based on what the main story seems to be so far, is it starts off with like a murder mystery, and I would like to figure out what's going on more or less, and I think they kind of slowly drip feed you that throughout the whole story, which is
perfect.
Any game does.
So far though, I will say I like that it's kind of going back to basics with Resident Evil, like it's talking about like the viruses and umbrellas they're making references to Umbrella and things like
Yeah.
that, which is nice, and that's kind of what they did with 8 as well.
Yes.
That 8 really explained the origins of Umbrella, which I thought was cool. Which is a difference from like 5 got away from Umbrella and 6 very much got away from
Yeah.
Umbrella. Not that I don't even want to play 6. We've
We,
tried.
we don't talk about that.
We've tried to play it. No thanks. Like it's
Chris-
not for me.
I remember Chris and I started it. Like,
That's what
yeah,
I'm
we'll
saying.
co-op
We
this
tried.
right after 5, and then it was just like, no,
This is awful.
no, I'm good.
When 6 came out, I was the guy I was living with at the time. His girlfriend was a huge Resident Evil fan, and I really liked 4 and really liked 5 for what it was. So I was also excited. And then she bought it, and we sat down and installed it and started playing it. And we got maybe an hour and a half in. We're like, "What the
Yeah.
hell is this?"
What is this?
They took a swing and they just really missed.
I want to say that's about how far Chris and I got into it too. It was only like an hour and a half. Like it wasn't
Yeah.
a lot.
We got past the first area, and we got to the second one, which was a church, I want to say. And then we were like, no, I don't really want to play this.
Yeah,
This ain't it.
it was pretty
This ain't
quick. It was pretty quick.
This ain't it.
5 was fun to co-op.
Five
That was
is
fun.
great co-op.
It was silly, but it was fun. I punched a
Yeah.
rock. It was great.
5, you're not really there for the story too
No.
much. You're just there.
Oh
to
yeah, I had you
punch
play. I had you
boulders.
play as Chris Redfield.
Yeah.
I had already played it, and I was like, I'll play.
You wanted
I'll
me-
play secondary. It's fine.
You wanted me to punch that boulder.
I really did want you to punch that boulder, dude.
It feels good to punch the boulder.
It did. It worked.
Fucking arms of a titan, dude. Like
Yeah,
dude.
man.
Like 60-inch pythons, man.
But so far so
Yeah, go.
good. I plan on playing it once we get done recording here some more.
Same.
Yeah, I'll get
There's
to
some
it tonight.
parts I don't like. The place I'm at has some sort of puzzle, and I'm like, I don't know how to solve it right now. But I also have to go and record a podcast, so I'll figure this out later.
It'll happen.
I'll think on it. Maybe.
Yeah. Sometimes stepping away can be the best thing.
How? So the puzzles have been like again early. Like again, me playing 8. I played all through 8, and I enjoyed the puzzles in that. Like, are there a lot of puzzles? Or
I
is
would
it
say
just like
I would say a lot that I've ran into. Like it's a lot of like backtracking in places
Yeah.
and going back and
Yeah.
Haven't
I
run
can.
into any puzzles yet.
There was
Okay.
only one part I had to like look up because that's like I didn't know where to go, and then it just reminded me, oh, there's this item that I could have picked up, and I remembered it, but I didn't have the inventory space to pick it up at the time,
so you just didn't pick it up?
so I didn't pick it up, and then I'm like, oh yeah, I totally forgot about that item, and then everything clicked after that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Really,
yeah.
really the only puzzly type thing I have had is like, okay, I can't progress here, so I have to go here, find an item that helps me see. Then I can go get this, and then you need to find a screwdriver to unlock something.
Yep.
Okay. So very
It's just-
Resident Evil. Yeah.
It's very like 7, like you need to
Yeah.
get a fuse, and just that whole kind of gimmick. That's about as puzzly as it's gotten so far.
And that's pretty much so far. That's the theme throughout, like Grace's playthroughs at least. I haven't played as Leon that often, so it's hard
Right.
to say if he will have anything like that. But my guess is probably not.
Does the game dictate when you go back and forth between the two of them, or can you like Spider-Man 2 style
Nope.
just swap back and forth? Okay.
You progress story.
It's linear
you
from what
At
I've
that
seen.
way.
Switch.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's one of the ones where like I think sometimes it'll go where you progress story, switch, you see story from other perspective, like 2 or like in 4 kind of if you do the Separate Ways DLC. And then I'm sure sometimes it'll run congruently with the other one.
Okay.
But yeah, in 4 is you play as Leon, and then there's the DLC is called Separate Ways, and you play as Ada Wong, and you see the entire campaign of 4 from a different perspective.
Oh, I think that's cool.
And so that's how 2 kind of did it as well. So yeah, go play Resident Evil 9. Or Resident Evil Requiem, sorry.
Early reviews for us, I would give
Thumbs
it a
up.
recommendation.
Thumbs up.
That's
Double
cool.
thumbs up even.
That's cool.
I'm giving you a Jack Abbott from the pit double thumbs up.
That's good. That's a good pull.
Thank you.
Go watch the pit.
I also watched the pit.
We are kind of coming up on time.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So do you want to? I think probably the bigger out of the two other things we have on this docket, shortest man alive, Phil Spencer is retiring from his position as head of Xbox, and also there. I don't know if it was blowback or fallout from this or what, but the person who everyone thought was going to be in charge after he left also left her position.
Yeah, she resigned, and like Xbox, like the people that like took over, Asha Sharma is the new CEO of Xbox, and they were all giving like goodbye messages to Phil and how great he was and things like that. Nothing for Sarah Bond, like fucking crickets.
Sarah Bond is
wow.
the one who was like, anything's an Xbox, everything's an Xbox. We're going to get away from consoles.
Yeah, and apparently people in Microsoft under Xbox division hated that. Like nobody liked everything's an Xbox. I thought it was a cool idea. You know,
I could see why.
I think cloud gaming is a really cool idea.
Yeah.
I'm not someone who uses it, but I still think it's a cool idea.
So they're pushing her out. Is what?
What's
what's happening? Yeah.
She's gone. And literally, from what other articles I've read, it was like if you didn't fall in line with her vision, you were also gone.
Yeah, basically.
And people get like there might be some retaliation lawsuits. I think in the future. But you know, this makes it sound, and like to be fair, Xbox as a console doing very poorly, or as a gaming brand doing pretty poorly. Microsoft is still making trillions of dollars.
Yeah, they're all right.
So it's fine, but
But Xbox clearly, I don't know. They've had some rough years. Like not really with key games getting released. Kind of their console. I mean, Costco stopped selling their console. You know.
Yeah.
PlayStation is just dominating.
Even with the games they did release, like Redfall, like that was not.
Yep. Oh man, yeah. So I mean, there has been a decrease in Xbox, you know, stock. If you want to look at if you want to go back to console wars, like they are clearly third place.
Yeah.
Like, and it's not even close to second. Like, you know, like
No.
Nintendo and Sony are probably like back and forth, like for sure. I think Sony's probably winning. I would say.
Yeah, more so. Would you like to take a guess on what console the Resident Evil 9 game does not run that well on?
Xbox Series S.
Bingo.
Yeah.
Shocker.
Ding, 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 ding. So, you know.
Good God, guys.
No one likes developing games for them either, like to port them over. Like,
No.
They got a lot to work on.
Right. We'll just put it on PC. It's fine.
The only
There's your
downfall,
Microsoft one.
the only real downfall I see of this like change up is that, and I said it to you guys before we started recording, but it feels like we're going to go back to old console wars where it's like exclusives. PlayStation's even it's rumored that they're not going to put games on PC anymore.
Like Wolverine.
Xbox is going to go back to just being exclusives, and that means PlayStation's going to go back to being exclusives, and then they're going to pay developers extra money to only put the game on their console for the first year or whatever. And it's just like, oh man, I thought we were past that. And then who's to say that it might even go as far as, what if they get rid of crossplay even? Crossplay is still a newer thing technically.
Kind of, yeah. Here's the one, I don't know, maybe it could be good type of thing is you saw a lot less mass firings when there were console wars because people were getting more money.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
So, if it does happen, maybe that could be an upside question mark.
I mean, maybe that'll force like Xbox into releasing better quality games.
Potentially.
Like, if you're gonna make it an exclusive, nobody cares if it sucks.
Give me the reason to buy your console.
Right. So, I mean, maybe. Because I was gonna say, like, exclusive or not, given our conversation about it, is like I can't remember the last Xbox exclusive game that I was like, oh man, I wish I could play that. Like, I just don't.
None.
Yeah, like
For me, it was Infinite. Halo Infinite.
okay.
Well, even then, I mean, I played on PC if I wanted to,
You could,
technically.
but I mean, like at that point, Xbox was kind of synonymous with PC.
Yeah.
So
But
I just I hope this really puts a fire under the gaming studios under Xbox, because they have so many killer IPs and it's just nothing. Like
We're just
But-
spinning the wheels.
Yep.
Bethesda,
Yeah.
why is it taking you so long to make a game? Why did you announce Elder Scrolls 6 8 years ago?
So people would
Yeah. Did
be
we talk about
okay
it?
with
Yeah,
Starfield. coming out next.
Yeah. You probably shouldn't have dropped that you were working on Elder Scrolls 6.
I actually recently read an article that they did that on they did it
Yeah.
so people would know
Yeah.
that Starfield's next, but they still are working on Elder
Yep.
Scrolls and well, I don't even know about Fallout, but they were at least working on Elder Scrolls. We didn't forget you guys, but here in the meantime, here's Starfield, which we've been working on.
Yeah.
I
Don't
do
be
thi-
mad. Here's
6 years.
Starfield.
I do think there is a Fallout 3 remaster coming. I just don't know when. Like,
Man, I hope so.
I do too. I just why it would be so stupid for them not to, considering how hot Fallout as a IP is right now. Like, why wouldn't you take advantage of that?
Have you finished Fallout 2 season 2? Dustin?
I did.
I have not. I think I've got.
Okay.
I
You
think
gotta
I've
stop
got
watching these movies,
one.
bro.
Yeah, I think I only. I think I only got like one episode left. We might be done. I'll have to go double check.
Okay. Because I say if they wanted to for the next Fallout game that's in 15 years, you could put it in a very brand new location. That we've never seen before. Heard about a little bit more in the show, but that could be a good tie-in.
Yeah,
Okay.
and it would be good to have somewhere new, and it's also not East Coast centralized.
I think I want to say the last episode. This might be small spoilery for those if you haven't watched the show. I think Walton Goggins finally was started to talk, like Justin Trudeau. What's his Thoreau? Whatever. his name is.
Trudeau.
Trudeau, the Canadian.
The premier of Canada.
Former Prime Minister.
Yeah. Like popped up on the screen because like he got to like in Vegas, he was in his office and he was
You
like,
are not done yet.
yeah, okay. So I was like, that was the last thing I remember seeing. So I was like, I think I've got one episode left.
Hello, old chum.
Yeah.
you have
So
one
I
episode left.
thought so. Okay. So yeah, we only have one, but we've been trying to keep up with Fallout. We're just
Which-
that one behind.
He also killed it as House. I
Oh,
just
Oh,
wanna-
yeah.
he was perfect. He was perfect.
Having never played the game, I don't know how accurate it was to the game, but like he was just
pretty
great
accurate.
in the
Pretty
show.
good.
Yeah. Okay.
Pretty good.
Okay.
pretty good.
I mean, yeah.
With how good his acting is and everything, I forgive him for writing Iron Man 2.
yeah.
I found myself quoting Iron Man 2 yesterday. I don't remember why, but I just all of a sudden just went, "Where's my birds? where are
Where's
birds?
my
Where's
bird?
My birds.
My birds.
My birds.
I need my birds."
That's funny.
I don't know
My
why.
birds. Oh,
Such
Mickey.
a bad Russian accent.
You're so something.
With his
Yeah,
sausage
something.
fingers.
Anyway. Yeah, so do something with Bethesda. Come on, make them do something.
Yeah,
Microsoft.
the stick poking them.
Yeah,
Like,
come on.
Come
Do
on.
something.
and that's not me saying I want them to rush games, but no, that's not.
No.
what
I
I'm
mean, Lord
saying.
knows they aren't. So
No.
They're also taking so long to make games.
we're
Like-
at a rock star level of,
Yeah.
come on.
Yeah.
Come on. So we're getting Elder Scrolls 6 next. Who knows when Fallout 5 will ever make an appearance.
Oh man, we're not gonna see Fallout 5 until like 2040.
They could give us the 3 and New Vegas remake, reboot, whatever, to kind of satiate.
Yes, and
the
I think that
meantime?
would work tremendously.
Yeah.
Because just like Oblivion, those would do gangbusters.
Yeah.
So,
I would get
do you
them
like money?
immediately. Right.
Dude, I
Some of
would
us
love-
haven't played those original ones, man. I would love to.
Some people refuse to play them because they're so old. Misty.
Well, and they don't run well either. Though,
Yeah.
But.
No, but like I have them for Xbox. Like I have my Xbox One, and I have both. They both run on that just fine.
Yeah. They have not aged well. That's the truth.
No, it's very clunky, but those were the first ones. From Bethesda and Obsidian in that kind of genre. So, or in that style of genre.
Yeah, and look what we're doing with remakes now, man. Like, come on.
Oblivion did so well. Anyway, so yeah, we'll see what happens. Kind of in limbo, but at the same time, there's like a glimmer of hope. Even with all the talk of console wars coming back and exclusivity, maybe this is the kick in the balls they need.
Yeah, just the next couple months are going to be very interesting for Xbox. For sure.
Should be. That being said, it's 1:05 into this
hell yeah
recording.
We're going to hit up some Disc Corner, y'all. So the first one comes from Bone Daddy-O, and they would like to know, at CGY Boys, what is your serial killer trait?
I'm really good at sneaking up on people.
Oh.
Despite being 6'3", 230.
I like replay conversations in my head and sometimes make facial expressions based on them. So like it might seem like I'm like kind of talking to myself.
I do the same thing.
Okay, yeah. I was gonna say that would be mine. Although I worked. I don't know. I worked from home for 5 years, so I got used to like actually having conversations with myself.
No, like literally all around my office, and even yesterday I dropped something off at one of our group homes. Like I walked through the front door, wasn't quiet about it. I just walked through, was walking through the whole house. It's 100-year-old house with wood floorboards. It creaks. No, they didn't hear me, and I was just like, "Hey, where do you want these?" And like, she almost dropped a glass she was cleaning. It happens to Missy all the time. Like she doesn't hear me walking around. And again, I'm 6'3", 230. I can be really quiet.
Adam, incoming.
I'm good
incoming.
I need a cat bell or something, a collar.
Don't be alarmed.
My presence is known.
Your presence is a present.
Yeah.
Our next two come from Jeff Allegedly, and he would like to know, the first one being, Ask CGY Boys, what movie hit so hard that one viewing was enough? # Disc Corner.
I got that one right away.
I got two answers for this.
Tusk.
Oh.
I've watched that once. I don't need to watch it again. I know we've talked about it. Like, Adam remembers this. Like, in my apartment, that movie ended. The just energy in the room was, we have to put another movie on as like a palate cleanser.
There were three of us.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know how to feel after that movie. I need something else in my brain.
That was just a weird day in general.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
Kids don't smoke Mountain Dew out of a hookah.
No.
I have two, and they're very complete opposites of each other. First one is Marley and Me. I'm good.
Oh,
that's a never seen for me, and I'm all
right.
I don't need to see that again. It was a good movie. I'm good. I don't
need to cry that hard at the end.
No, I'm all right. I'm good.
And the second movie is Mother. I'm good.
Oh, I gotta fucking finish.
Yeah, I still haven't watched
good.
Mother.
I'm good. It's all once. That's all I need.
I guess I technically have two because of Tusk as well. I'm good on that one. The other one's more recent, and that is Bring Her Back. Saw it once. I'm fine. It's really good, but incredibly fucked up. So I'm all right.
Man, it might say The Strangers. Great movie.
Oh, see, I love The Strangers.
I've rewatched that a couple times.
Oh, man. It's just why? Because you were home. It's so unsettling. Like, oh, don't say that. That's the worst answer. I feel like I'd watch that again.
That is a horror movie for sure.
Yeah.
I think that's one of the best horror movies I've seen because like that could really happen.
Like, yeah.
It immediately jumped up in my top 3 to 5 when I first saw it.
Man.
Yeah. Our next one from Jeff, he would like to know, at CGY Boys, what's the most inappropriate song you could think of for a DJ to play at a wedding? Hashtag Disc Corner. What, Dustin's wedding, it was Bon Jovi.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't allow it.
But it did happen.
A brief snippet.
It was brilliant. DJ was brilliant with that one.
Yeah, he was good. It depends on context, because if it's, a father-daughter, mother-son dance playing Afternoon Delight, it doesn't seem like a good idea.
True. The first song that came legitimately popped into my head was "Fuck Her Gently" by Tenacious D. At any point, I don't know if anybody from the bride side's going to enjoy that.
The song that popped in my head was the "My Neck, My Back" song.
Okay. Also a worthy candidate.
Yes.
My immediate initial thought was "It Wasn't Me" from Shaggy.
Ooh.
That's a good one.
Mostly because it's about infidelity.
Yeah.
But it wasn't him.
At the wedding.
It wasn't him.
No.
And that's all we have for Disc Corner.
Beautiful.
Thank you, Bone Daddy-O and Jeff Allegedly, for sending in your questions to us. If you other dear listeners out there in the internet land have something on your mind you'd like us, your favorite boys on the internet, to take a stab at answering, you can send it our way. You can head on over to our Discord, the link to which will be in the description of this episode. Head on over there, go to the Disc Corner channel, and lay it on us. And we'll answer it to the best of our ability on the following episode. Along with sending us more questions, tell your friends, tell your family, tell strangers on the street about your favorite boys on the internet. Come get your podcast. We are on pretty much every podcasting thing out there at this point, from Podbean to Google's podcast thing, iTunes, Spotify, you name it. If you can get your podcast there, we are most likely there at this point. And then, as always, we end every episode with a shower thought, usually from Reddit. I'm not sure if this one does, because I was told we have another guest appearance from Chris.
I do. I have one, and I don't know who it's from, so I can't say who it's from. It's not from Reddit. It was a meme I had seen last week, and I thought it was so hilarious. So, that being said, the shower thought for this week is, I put a lot of faith in driving with my left hand, considering I can't even eat cereal with it.
And that is going to do it for episode 219 of Come Get Your Podcast. I've been your host, Adam.
I've been Dustin.
I've been Chris.
I'm really good with my left hand at other things.